Hi guys, today I would like to talk about IELTS in my presentation and what can we do to improve our IELTS performance. What is IELTS? I believe some of you might taken IELTS before or have heard of it. IELTS is an abbreviation of International Language Teaching System, Testing System. IELTS was established in 1989 and it was managed by not only British Council but also IDP Education and Cambridge Assessment English. There are two modules in IELTS test, academic module and general training module. I have chosen the academic module. The whole test was divided into 4 parts. Except the other 3 parts, the speaking part is not concluded in those parts. The rest of the part often take 2 hours and 45 minutes, and the speaking part is on the another day and maybe take about 15 to 30 minutes. And why IELTS are so important? Well, IELTS is the most widely used test for English, not only for immigration, but also for application to college, to university. The IELTS test was recognized by more than 10,000 universities, and some schools, employers, and immigration centers, they also recognize IELTS. Students wish to study in some famous university often need to take IELTS and reach a certain score for the requirement of those universities. There are many difficulties we encountered when taking IELTS. For the experience in China, I have taken IELTS for 3 times, and my classmates often talk to me about this difficulty they have ever encountered during the IELTS exam. Well, compared with other sections, speaking and writing sections are more hard for us to get better score. One reason is that some of the students, including me, when we start to study IELTS, we have very limited vocabulary and sentence structures. That really strain our imagination and creation during the not only speaking but also writing part. And some of my classmates rely too much on those fancy sentences and some really difficult words. Those words maybe the native speaker will never use them. So that is also a great difficulty for them. They sometimes rely too much on them. And some of my classmates told me that they focus too much on accent. For me, that is not a good one because when we taking speaking exam or speaking sections, the accent is not the number 1 priority. The judges often focus on fluency and coherence and the content you speak. Is that the content you speak are highly related to the topics? That is the judges really want you to do, not the accent. There are some good or bad ways to improve your IELTS performance. I will say the bad move first. First, do not try to find any shortcut on IELTS. There's no such a thing. Number 2 is do not use trick from the internet that looks like going to work for you. Maybe 1 or 2 times you will find that tricks, oh, that may make sense, but when you're actually taking an IELTS test, those tricks will not going to help you at all. Number 3 is do not rely too much on test centers prediction. In China, there are tons of test centers, not only aim for IELTS, but also for TOEFL, those English tests. Do not try to rely on too much on these prediction. Maybe they told you that their prediction works 1 or 2 times, but that doesn't count. You can't expect their prediction was highly aimed for the same topic to the next week or next month's IELTS test. That is not possible. And the final one is do not or never recite a whole essay or whole article from another student or from teachers. If you recite a whole essay or you write an essay during the IELTS test that is highly similar to those essays, that is not a good signal. And the judges, trust me, the judges will know that. That is not a good move. So for the good one, first, you need to leave yourself enough time to prepare IELTS. For me, I have spent about 5 to 6 months to prepare my IELTS. And the second one is it's pretty common to get a 0.5 score improvement after 3 months of practice. So don't try to think I can improve my skill in just 1 or 2 weeks. That is not possible. Third one is for me, I have used this strategy a lot. Just try to listen or read English material every day. You don't have to spend too much time on that. Just in the morning or before you go to bed, just spend 10 or 15 minutes, try to read or listen some English material. That would be nice. The final one is remember to see a good body and mental condition before the IELTS. Try not to get cold or feel really terrible or feel IELTS. You get ill or feel not comfortable before the IELTS test. That is the reference. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching.